Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's fine. Easy. What's up?
Alright, what do you think of crypto?
What do I think of crypto?
Crypto.
I mean, like crypto in general.
In general, what do you think of crypto? What are your thoughts on crypto? Do you think it's safer than banks? With them crashing recently, should people put their money in crypto?
No.
Is it a safe store of value?
No.
Do you buy crypto?
Well, it depends. Fuck no. Yeah, I bought crypto, but I bought crypto because, like, you know, the betting sites don't take anything but crypto, you know.
Betting sites.
Yeah, like for football and stuff. But anyways, okay. I don't think crypto. Well, let me take a step back. The way the money system works right now, we have this thing called fiat currency, right? Which is money, right? US dollars, EU, and all that. So how the way the system works right now, I think people need to really understand how the system works right now. We are in a world of central banking systems. So all the central banks, you've heard of the Fed, the Bank of England, you know, the European Union, you know, central bank, all that. They control the money, you know. So the days of like, oh, back in the day, you can just print money, and we're in a different world right now. So the central banks work with all the other banks, the commercial banks, and that's how they control the money and get the money out into the economy. It goes through that system. What I do understand of crypto is the crypto's argument was that there's a third party handling your money. Like, for example, like right now, you sell me money, right? It goes through the banking system, it happens in a microsecond that tells the banking system to debit your account and credit my account, wherever it is in a different institution. It has to go through that system.
Right.
So, from what I remember, the guy, I don't remember his name, the guy who started Bitcoin, Japanese dude, he wanted to get rid of that inefficiency, right? But here's the problem that I think of it. Like, crypto is peer-to-peer. There's no intermediary. It's like, and the whole basis of crypto is the blockchain, right? You can't mess with blockchain. You know, that's why they use blockchain for all sorts of other things now, not just current cryptocurrency. Because blockchain is like a record of, you know, it's like a ledger of that cryptocurrency, and you cannot alter it, and it's, you know, it's like a ledger. And that's how it validates the transactions. Whereas you don't need two banks in a banking system, you know, to mess with your money, basically, right? But I don't think that's ever going to work as a currency. If you think crypto is going to replace the US dollar, the EU, you think about it. The whole world is based on the central banking system. And on that note, like I told you about fractional banking, fractional banking is part of the central banking system. And why it's not only just a place for you to put your money, it's how credit is given out into the marketplace, you know. And what does credit do for economies and stuff? Growth, right? You take away that thing, there's no way. I don't ever see it happening, right? So the benefit of crypto is it's peer-to-peer versus you going through the banking system. And then that opens up a can of worms, right? In the banking system, you have fraud, you have a lot of issues, you're relying on a third party, yes. But at the same time, who's that third party? It's a central bank. And, you know, yeah, take countries like Russia and the crazy ass like North Korea out of the picture. A central bank really, you know, is technically supposed to keep a stable economy, you know, keep inflation down so you don't lose purchasing power of your money. With the crypto environment, if everything was peer-to-peer, who's going to do all that? Who's going to look out for you?
Is that why crypto is so volatile?
Yeah, well, crypto is not, it's not even a real true store of value. Like, if you look at your money right now, let's just use the US, right? But this is consistent in pretty much all the world with the way currency works. Fiat currency, it's called fiat currency. Money is fiat currency, right? You know, they control the money supply, right? To control inflation, and their goal usually is to not have inflation, right? And why is inflation? It's a store of value, right? And it's backed by who? Your money, the full faith and credit of the U.S. government, right? If you have a world of crypto, who's gonna back it? So crypto is just a peer-to-peer thing, like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates always said. There's no value there. The value of it is based on a buy and a sell side of a trade, pretty much. They tried to do the stable coin thing. It died to keep it stable. So the whole idea behind crypto versus currency is the stability, right? Like a year ago, crypto was like 50 grand, I think. Bitcoin was 50 grand. It dropped all the way to 16 grand. And today now it's what?
They're saying it's going to hit 100 grand.
Well, that's my whole point though. They say. Okay, so do they say what the US dollar is worth tomorrow? You know? Imagine this. Imagine you had crypto. See, Bitcoin's now 28,000, right? Yeah. But imagine you bought crypto a year ago at 50, thinking it's a safe place to put your money.
Yeah.
You'd be pissed right now, right? Now it's only worth 28 grand. A year ago, one Bitcoin would have bought like your car. Today, a few months ago when it was 16,000 with the FTX collapse and everything, right? That's another thing, right? You needed 3 cryptos to buy your car. Wouldn't you be pissed?
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't have stable store of value. It checks a lot of other boxes. You know, security, yeah, the blockchain, I get all that. But stability is not that. You cannot replace it as a currency.
So do you think it's a good long-term investment at all?
Well, that's on that note, okay? If you want to trade it, you want to screw around with it in the market to make money as a trade, as like an equity or a commodity or something, go for it, man. Like, hey, yeah, if anyone knows a good system to trade crypto, let me know, because I don't know. I mean, I don't play crypto.
What about the exchanges that just all went down?
Well,
Is that
that's
not
the
as
whole.
dangerous as the banks
Going
that
back
went
to my
down?
point, right? The central. Okay, look
You
what
can't
happened.
even trust the exchanges because they're not
Check
regulated.
this out. Check this out. Exactly. No, exactly. You called it out. Look at the demise of Silicon Valley Bank has people's money. The federal government comes in, backstops it. You know, First Republic, they come.
No
you
one's
know.
backstopping these
Sam
exchanges.
Bankman-Fried screwed everybody over in FTX. You put your money into his exchange. You are trusting him, a private company that the value.
And what
of,
did you say? Morality and governance are not
No,
synonymous.
that's different though.
But you
That's
can't
different.
trust people to be
But
moral and govern
there's no
themselves.
governance there. There's no governance there with the
Yeah.
guy. He took all the money that was meant to be stored to value the crypto, like his FTT. Go look at anyone who bought his FTX's currency FTT, they're screwed. So no, think about it. Look at like there's no safety net behind it. There's nothing standing behind it of that's going to backstop any issues. If you look at currencies, look at Turkey, look at Venezuela, the currency inflation went crazy, but that's for different reasons. It's not because of their currency system, it's because of horrible government and,
Right.
It's different. So, crypto replacing our currency, I don't believe it. And then, again, I'm biased because I'm a bank. I'm part of the central banking system. But I don't see crypto. I mean, the best example is that. Like, another example I have for you is like, a year ago you go buy groceries, right, with $100, right? The same bag of groceries today may be $120, right? But that's not like a Bitcoin going from 50 grand to 16 grand to 28 grand just like that. Imagine if your money is that volatile.
The buying power is all over the place.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a safe place. If you ask me, if you're worried about the banks and all that, you know what? Go to the big mama bank. The safest place to go. Buy US treasuries if you're worried. And also, put your money in banks. You lost at 250, leave it in the bank. The government insures it. They'll make you good. Don't go buy crypto if you ask
Up
me.
to 500,000 for a big couple.
For joy, people. Yeah. But crypto, you want to trade it, knock yourself out.